Broadcasting for a worldwide audience.
Could this be Mr. Simon Templar?
Simon, it's me. Ha ha! It's Size Sound special edition with my old friend, the Cosmic Commander, John.
Hello. How are you? You all right? That's a nice posh voice for you. What was that song about then?
Oh, no idea. Simon Templar, I think.
Simon Templar. Okay.
He was a saint, you know.
Was he?
He was very saintly, yeah.
He was indeed. No, good start.
Ian Ogilby, yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah, so we're doing a little show today because I vowed that I wasn't going to do any for a while, and he said, "Oh, come on, do one." So we're doing one.
Yeah,
it's a good little mix, a strange little mix. We've chose half and half. You've got to guess who chose that one. No, it was wrong.
Then.
It was John.
It was me. It was me.
It wasn't me.
And I can tell you actually that sitting in this seat, because now Simon and I have swapped seats. You see, normally I'm
musical chairs, music stop. We're in. That's it.
When I started, I first sat in the little guest seat. Okay,
yep.
And I was quite nervous. Now, I then gone sat where we look after all the records.
Mission control.
And not nervous. Now I'm back in the guest seat, and I'm nervous again. So there you go. That's it. It's the seat.
That's it. It's that seat. It's the hot seat.
No, that is a heck of a good track. I love it.
It's a good track from the 1981 album Splodginess Abounds. Mm-hmm. This next one, you're going to love this. It's T-Rex, By the Light of the Magical Moon.
Oh.
I'm not going to dance with my princess by the light of a magical moon. I'm not going to dance with my princess by the light of a magical moon. As I go along my way, I say hey, hey. Say hi, hi. I'm not gonna talk with the elders until all of our hearts are discovered. I'll a barefoot dance with my baby by the light of a magical moon. As I go along my way, I say hey hey. As I go along my way, I say hey hi. I'm a gonna dance with my baby, baby, by the light of my magical moon. Gonna dance with my baby, by the light of a magical moon. When I slay the darkest night, and then we can fly till that a deep and joyous time will dance and bright. All right.
T-Rex by Light of the Magical Moon.
That was good,
Or
wasn't
was it Tyrannosaurus Rex then?
You throw me that. That was Tyrannosaurus
Yeah, 'cause
Rex.
it's just
at
the
that point.
cusp, on the cusp of electric, isn't
Good grief, my glasses
it?
came
He
off.
nearly had his eye out there. He sailed in nicely.
No, it's Tyrannosaurus Rex, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it
at
was.
that particular point.
I've got a vague feeling that was a B-side of something.
Someone told me a long time ago.
Oh, it wasn't something I made up, was it?
It is a made-up story, I know.
Oh.
It's one of those anecdotal things. Someone told me that the reason they changed their name from Tyrannosaurus Rex to T-Rex was because it was too unwieldy. And in fact, I think that was the story that did the rounds back then, that it was T-Rex.
I thought it was because Mickey Finn couldn't spell it.
It was almost certainly that as well.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Mickey Finn.
Mickey Finn. Right, these next two, a couple of gems from you from both end of his catalogue. They're both David Bowie.
Oh.
Totally different ones. Enjoy this. The first one's called Lover to the Dawn.
And as the sparrow sings dawn chorus for someone else to hear, the thinker sits alone, growing older and so bitter. She gave them life, she gave them all. They drained her very soul. Try your eye. Hey, bitter girl. We're not just sitting here digging you. We flew down here just to think of you. It's easy. Don't be so bitter. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Crazy girl. You gave too much and you got nothing. Too many problems and not one thing. In return, that's high and dry. As the sunrise stream flickers on, she finds lavender to hide the beckoning of hatred. What price to such a strange affair. Hey, hey, better girl, we're not just sitting here digging you. We flew down here just to think of you. It's tragic, you seem to lose. Whoa, 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 crazy girl, don't throw your heart to the prowling moon. Don't wait too long for the prowling moon. Why do you stay here for so long? Here comes the day, open your eyes to the sun, to the sun. Here comes the day, open your eyes to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Here comes the day, open your eyes to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. You can be a lover to the dawn. You can be lover. You can be a lover to the dawn. You can be a lover to the dawn. You can be lover. You can be a lover to the dawn. You can be lover.
Just stay square. Like a sermon on blues guitar, long walked into town. I was drowning so slowly, one step in front of your shadow. I'm a prisoner of love, but I'm coming up for air.
That's it. We're done. Should we go home?
Oh, what a track.
First track was Lover to the Dawn, which is from the Clarkville Grove demos from 1968-69. That's just been released in a lavish little tin box that costs lots of money.
And that became
Space. Oh, that's Signet Committee off of Space Odyssey. And after that, you heard the brilliant Tin Machine with Prisoner of Love, which you know I love Tin Machine. I thought they were so good.
Absolutely. I was just saying to you, actually, as we were listening to that, Si. Incidentally, that was one of my choices. I absolutely
yes, that one was yours.
Adore Tin Machine.
Yeah.
When that album came out, the reviews for it were universally thumbs up, and people absolutely loved it. And then very quickly, it went the other way. Now you have your
it was really good, and then Nirvana broke. Everybody looked at Nirvana and went, hang on, Bowie's copied Nirvana. And that's what they said. And there was an interview, a later interview, about Bowie going grunge when the second Tin Machine album came out. You just think, well... But hey-ho, it's not really grungy, but good album.
One last thing I just wanted to mention on that with Tin Machine, which I think is something that I'd found for myself, but I know you put me on this track as well. If you play an individual Tin Machine track on its own, it absolutely blows people away.
If I play them in the
stunned.
shop, people go, "Oh, what Bowie album's this on?" And you go, "Tin Machine." They go, "What?"
Yeah, absolutely.
But there you go.
Yeah.
Right, going to move on because we could talk about them all day, but we won't.
We could.
Should we have a bit of Banshees?
Oh yeah.
It's a track called Red Light.
To frame with a professional pout, but the Polaroids ignite upon seeing their subject. And the aperture shuts, too much exposure. Into focus, floodlit, and glossy kiss hits. But as emotion drips down, the aperture shuts. Too much exposure. This room, come into this gloom. See the red light rinsing, another shot to slot, wincing.
Susie and the Banshees with Red Light from 1980's Kaleidoscope.
Excellent album.
That's the band that I saw the most, apart from The Fall.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen Susie about 8 or 9 times. But The
Okay.
Fall, it's like in the 20s.
Yeah. I was just saying how much obviously I liked them such an awful lot. What helped me a little bit with them, of course, was the Creatures
Yeah,
as well. I mean, I found that
that was
really
really
interesting
mad.
project. That was crazy.
Yeah.
How many did they do? About 2 albums?
Yeah, they did a dance album as well, which is really bonkers.
Okay.
Which, yeah, it's strange. You know, sort of in the mid-90s when it all sort of went sort of Prodigy and all that sort of stuff. Creatures did one as well, and it was it's okay, but not for me.
What was the first album? The one that...
See, I only know what it's Feast.
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 That was it.
And then it came out again as Bestiality, because then it put the Mad-Eyed Screamers and all that stuff on it as well. So there you go. You got me talking about Susie
Got
now.
you talking about
Right, this
that.
next one, I'm going to have to hand it over to you because it's
dear.
Cat and the Dog Trap.
Superb.
So-
I will take this.
Yep.
Okay.
Would you like me to play it now, or do you want to say it?
No, I will say a little bit about it. This is Yusuf Islam, Cat and the Dog track. I think you'll find that the reason I've chosen this particular track is when Cat Stevens came back as Yusuf Islam and started doing, I think he started with Another Cup, and that is still very like the albums that he released as Yusuf Islam on his own. But he then released the album following, which I think you find is Road Singer, from which this is from. And this is the first track that really sounds very like Cat Stevens as we recall him. Certainly now you hear more and more like it, but enjoy this, it's a great track.
Cats in the yard, fancy free. Dog barges round, says you can't catch me. No siree. There was a time when I was younger, I chased the tail of any danger, about to learn, about to learn. Cat jumps the fence, lands in a pram. Baby cries, mama, out runs the man. Cat gets the can. There was a time when I was bolder. I chased the heels of any stranger, about to learn, about to learn. Cat's in a cage, chained to a stone, empty bowl by side, just an old fish bone, dreams of home. There was a time, a long way back, when I would fall for any dog trap, about to learn, about to learn.
before. Mrs. Black and White, she's never seen a shade of grey. Always something on her mind every single day, but now she's lost her way. And where does she go from here? Mr. Multicultural sees all that one could see. He's living proof of someone very different to me, but now he wants to be free. Free so he can see. And they'll meet one day far away and say, I wish I was something more. And they'll meet one day far away and say, I wish I knew you. I wish I knew you before. And so they must depart, too many more broken hearts. But I've seen that all before in TV, books and film and more. And there's a happy ending every single day. And they'll meet one day far away and say, I wish I was something more. And they'll meet one day far away and say, I wish I knew you. I wish I knew you before.
Okay, so that was Amy MacDonald, wasn't it?
Yeah, not the
That-
beautiful Amy MacDonald. Which
No,
would
no.
mean nothing to you.
Little Amy Turtle.
The beautiful Amy MacDonald, in case anyone doesn't get that, was, of course, in the 60s. She used to be on TV a lot, so it's not her.
Now, right,
Why?
I see this list and all my brain goes, yeah, okay, yeah, that fits, yeah. This one I don't get.
You don't?
No, why
So-
Amy MacDonald?
Okay, tell you what. There'll be a lot of people who are sitting and listening to that at home and felt really lifted and think, oh, that's a great track. I really enjoy that. And that is reason number one. I came across the album actually when I was in Eastbourne, went into the Arndale Centre.
Sunny Eastbourne.
Yeah, sunny Eastbourne. Only it wasn't. But I went into the centre and I was looking for a Fireball XL5 DVD. There
As you would
go.
do.
As you would.
Yeah.
And I found it, and it was really
Hey.
brilliant too. But I had to come back as well later on that afternoon. And during both times I was in there, that album was playing. And you know what I'm like in those kinds of places. I sit, and I go through everything. I just start and go through films, everything. And I heard this album, over and over, and I just thought, wow, that's great. And I went up to the counter, there it was on the counter, and I bought it. And on a New Year's Eve, when I'm up at a friend's house, we pop that on, and everybody's spirits go right up.
Having
and
a bit of a
everyone's
dance.
It's just a really, really nice
So now I
track.
know, you see.
But it doesn't fit. but
No,
it's
that's
great.
fine. I just needed to know. Right, we're going to carry on now. But it's a couple of my choices now.
Aha. Tin hats on.
Yeah, tin hats on. Brace yourselves. First one's the pop singer's Fear of the Summer by The Divine Comedy.
I fall for this season every time when it's hot and everybody smiles. I can't help myself. I'm in love with the summertime. Even when I get a fever, I find I may sneeze, but I don't really mind as long as I'm in love with the summertime. Laugh at the tears you're crying. Smile while your head explodes. You don't have to take this lying down. So blow your nose, baby, and just get your fingers clicking to the
that was divine comedy for you there. And I promise I won't mention Marjorie.
No,
No, I won't.
No, she promised me you wouldn't.
Yes, I know.
Oh, you've done it now.
Oh, naughty boy.
No.
Oh, no. Right, should we have another one?
We will.
Yeah, a bit of David Sylvian.
Oh, yeah.
Behind the iron gates, the shifts were worked in silence. Each weekend beckoned like Ulysses' sirens, and as the words were few, we'd listen to the radio. It was loud and irritated me so. I'll tell you I love you. I'll tell you I love you. Like my favorite pop song. His promises won't keep, though every road begins and ends with you. The fall still hurts, the bruise still blue. I'll paint you pictures of bright tomorrows, but the money goes and the time goes too. I'll tell you I love you. I'll tell you I love you. Like my favorite pop song. I'll tell you I love you. Like the stars above you. Like my favorite pop song. Favorite pop song. Wild and wise, trivialized, untrue. Squander these gifts like another Sunday supplement. There's just so much cash in the hands of the government. I'll tell you I love you. I'll tell you I love you. Like my favorite pop song. Favorite pop song.
David Sylvian with Pop Song. Wasn't a hit. I don't know why.
Not exactly a pop song, is it? But it's grand stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah,
Really like that.
that was one of the things that I grew up listening to a lot.
And it was
David
down to
Sylvian.
you that I got to listen to Japan really.
So
back then.
nobody was listening to Japan when I was in
No.
Japan. They were so uncool.
Well, you and I, we know someone mutually, and she actually did say to me, no one else but Simon really listens to them. They're really obscure. And I think it may have taken me about 6 months to get into them,
And
but
then-
I ended up buying a number of their albums, and I loved it.
They were weird at first. The voice, he just sounded like Brian Ferry. And you
Yeah,
thought, oh, they're
yeah.
Roxy impersonators.
Yeah.
But then he just carried on, and it's some really interesting stuff.
Did you say that Robert Fripp appears on some
Robert
of
Fripp
those?
appears on most of his later
Yeah.
albums.
Yeah.
They're not all gems. A lot of his albums go, oh, okay, he's done a moody, non-vocal, avant-garde piece. You
Okay.
think, okay, I don't do non-vocal stuff. I struggle
Sure.
with
Whereas
instrumentals. That's the word I'm
that's
looking for.
something we are opposed to, because I do actually like instrumentals.
You like
I love an
instrumentals.
instrumental.
I like to sing along.
You like to sing along. But I would say the David Sylvian albums, I'm talking really David Sylvian
Yeah.
albums that I've heard, I like. But you're telling me what some of them get a little bit...
Some of the
Yeah.
really later ones is sort of, okay, this is a bit strange.
Yeah.
A bit like Scott Walker when he was in his strangest period, slapping meat.
Well, that's a story. What do you think of some of them? But that's a tale
That's
for
a
another
hard
day.
listen, that album. I've got up to about track 8.
Which one is that?
Oh, Tilt.
Tilt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got up to about track 8 and you think, no, I can't go. And that's it.
But what's the one where... I have to be careful how I say this. There's a documentary on Scott Walker called 24th
Yeah.
Century Man.
That was the Tilt album where he's
That-
slapping the meat.
The Meat.
Instead of
Okay,
instruments,
That
yeah.
is from there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a strange album. Check it out if you're not here. If you hear it once. Right, next one's one of your choices.
Ooh.
It's Radiohead.
Oh,
With
I
Lucky.
Love this.
I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll. This time
That was Pink Floyd with Luck. Oh no, it wasn't, was it?
We're going to argue. the Cosmic Commander has a stowaway aboard. Come on, what are you going to say about Pink Floyd?
Pink Floyd are boring.
Are they?
No, apart from the stuff with Sid on it. Anybody that knows me knows I don't do Pink Floyd. Although I really like this album, and the album before it, the albums they did after this, OK Computer album, in my head, and it's just my opinion,
No.
they sound like Pink Floyd.
Any Cosmic Jukebox fans, close your ears. Don't listen to the man. Doesn't know what he's talking about. However, I agree with you with the step after by Radiohead to the albums that followed. Not so crazy on them.
Yeah, Pink Floyd.
No, not Pink Floyd.
So
he will win.
Well, Cosmic Commander, you will win because now we have The Mighty Fall.
Yeah.
Mr. James Fennings from Prestwick in Carberry. Down! The flag is able. Fall over cavalry and Carberry. His first appearance was on Moscow Road. The poster came at first. At first I thought it was just a poster. I was talking to Gene Seymour. Eyes wide open. The neck was slightly dislocated. But then I walked up the street. There was a repellent, plastic, sad poster with a picture. Do you work? I was on one leg. At the top of the street, cavalry and cavalry.
Well, John, who was that?
That was The Cure. No, I've done it again, haven't I? How many times have I done
Oh,
this
dearie,
since
dearie,
you've
dear.
known me?
Yeah, he's never good with his bands. That was The Fall.
Yes,
with
that's
Blindness
right.
from a Peel session.
I knew that.
They did 25 Peel sessions in his lifetime. I did tell you how many albums, but I've totally forgotten again.
Loads.
135 albums. Yeah, he did a few.
And two spoken word
Two spoken
ones.
word albums as well, yeah. Which, what was the... Let me just scroll back. One of the titles was Panda, Panda, Panzer, which I think is quite a good album. I might have to go and listen to that spoken word
We'll
album.
find out what that's
So,
about.
yeah, sadly died last January. And, yeah, brilliant. I see him so many times. They were so good.
Yeah.
But that was The Fall, one of my favourites. Everybody goes, oh, no, not The Fall. If you listen to Radio Lewis, where the music matters at the moment, my Fall special's back out again.
Indeed.
Much to Ben's disgust.
Well, you've got to bear in mind that when Marquis Smith died, as I said to you in the break, he featured on the news. It
Yeah, he made the
was a
news.
newsworthy item.
Yeah.
And you could tell there is a...
He was
there's-
terrible drunk. He was terrible.
Wow.
We went all the way to Hastings once
Yeah?
to see them. In a really nice, like Victorian theatre in the caves, in the chalk.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And we went in, and it was a lovely place. And the band didn't come on till 11:15.
Oh, what?
And he was gone by 11:30, and he did the encore in the dressing room. The band were playing and he was singing, and he's in the dressing room drinking. Which to Fall fans thought it was hilarious, but like my dear Sarah went, "You're mad going all that way to see that."
The things you've gone to see.
Yes, yes.
Oh, you know what I'm
Yeah,
thinking,
yeah,
don't
yeah.
you? Telepathy.
Not Leo Sayer.
No, the Bay City Rollers.
Bay City Rollers. All 26 people were there. What a night that was.
And you were looking at each other, is that right?
The Rollers. Leslie looked at us and said, "You ain't going." It was really funny.
well, there you are.
We come to the last track,
Uh-huh.
which on this. So thank you very much, John, for coming, the Cosmic Commander.
That's grand.
You've been listening to Sci Sounds with John on Radio Lewis, where the music matters. The last one was yours. It's Black with Wonderful Life.
It is.
It is. So
What a beauty.
So until he drags me out again, see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Here I go out to sea again. The sunshine fills my hair, and dreams hang in the air. Gulls in the sky and in my blue eye. You know it feels unfair. There's magic everywhere. Look at me standing here on my own again. I'm straight in the sunshine. No need to run and hide. It's so wonderful, wonderful life. No need to laugh and cry. It's so wonderful, wonderful life. The sun's in your eyes, the heat is in your hair. They seem to hate you because you're there. I need a friend, oh, I need a friend. You make me happy, not stand here on my own. Look at me standing here on my own again. not so alone. Look at me here on my own again, up straight in the sunshine. No need to run and hide. It's a wonderful, wonderful life. No need to laugh and cry. It's a wonderful, wonderful life. No need to run and hide. It's a wonderful, wonderful life. No need to run and hide. It's a wonderful, wonderful
Radio Lewis. Local webcasting for a worldwide audience.